What would you do if the world was ending, and only you had the key to save it? Imagine a world where kindness had become a stranger, where hearts had grown cold and hands had forgotten how to help. The earth that God had painted with such beauty was now stained with violence and selfishness. People had turned their backs on their Creator, and the very air seemed heavy with sorrow. But in this darkness there was one man who still looked up. His name was Noah. While others chased after empty promises, Noah walked with God. While others built walls, Noah built trust. And when God spoke, Noah listened. "The end of all flesh has come before me," God said to Noah, "for the earth is filled with violence." But this wasn't just a message of judgment. It was an invitation to hope. God had a plan, and Noah was part of it. "Build an ark," God commanded. And Noah, without question, without doubt, simply obeyed. Can you imagine the faith it took? Building a massive boat when there wasn't even a cloud in the sky? His neighbors thought he'd lost his mind. But Noah knew something they didn't. When God speaks, miracles are about to happen. Day after day, Noah hammered and sawed. His hands grew calloused, but his heart grew stronger. This wasn't just construction. This was cooperation with the Creator of the universe. Then came the parade that no one expected. 2 by 2, they came. Lions walked beside lambs. Eagles soared alongside sparrows. It was as if creation itself was holding its breath, waiting for God's next move. And then the heavens opened. Not just rain, but the very fountains of the deep burst forth. The world that had rejected God's love was now experiencing His justice. But even in judgment, mercy was present, floating safely above the chaos in a wooden boat built by faith. For 40 days and 40 nights the waters rose. But inside the ark, there was peace. God had shut them in, and what God closes, no storm can open. When the waters finally receded, Noah stepped onto dry ground and built an altar. His first act wasn't to celebrate his survival. It was to worship his Savior. And then God painted the sky with a promise. A rainbow stretched across the heavens, each color a reminder that God's mercy is new every morning. Never again, God promised, will I destroy the earth by flood. That rainbow wasn't just for Noah, it was for you and me. It's God's signature on every storm, reminding us that no matter how dark the clouds, His love always has the last word. In a world that sometimes feels like it's ending, remember Noah's story. Remember that God specializes in second chances, new beginnings, and hope that floats.